All right, on the way to the grocery store. So, I've been a little bit, I don't even know. I haven't been really posting as much as I'd like to because I've been on the Gran Turismo of doctor appointments. I had to go see, well, first of all, like, we started a new insurance. Oh, this is going to be a really interesting conversation. If I start with I got a new insurance, you know this conversation's about to be juicy. So anyway, we did switch over to a new insurance at the beginning of the year. So I didn't set up any appointments with a doctor because I didn't want to pay my deductible. Okay, look, this is getting spicy. But anyway, so I had to establish a primary care. I hadn't done that even though we've been living here since June. But I needed to get a new primary care. I've actually never had a primary care ever since I stopped seeing my pediatrician. So anyway, I had to see one. Okay, so I set up with her. I have to go do that. And then I got to go back a week later to see her. Well, and she gives me a bunch of recommendations to go, or referrals or whatever, to go see other doctors that I need to see. So I need a new OB-GYN. And I need to go see a hematologist because now we live here and I don't live in Chicago anymore. So I had to go to a hematologist appointment. Then I had to set up a dermatologist appointment because I have a bunch of blood-sucking moles on my body, which is really, really attractive and cute. And then I also had to set up, I think, dentist appointment I went to, or I haven't set up yet, but I need to go. And then I also had an eye doctor appointment. So it's like, I didn't even know that there were this many doctors. Did I need to cram it all into like 1 week or like the first 2 months of the year? No. But I wanted to because I kind of was I was sort of like WebMDing myself a little bit, if you know what I mean. Like getting myself ready, like prepared that I was gonna die soon. Like if I didn't go see a doctor, because I was convinced that there was like a lot going wrong with me that was just undiagnosed or something. So that's why I've been not really posting. And then it's also been difficult because when I did go to these doctors, they basically were like, well, none of them said it, but I had to just look at the scale and be like, oh, I'm kind of a fat ass. Like my blood pressure is so high. And I just weigh more than I've ever weighed. So I had to like start really living healthy, living right, you know what I mean? So it's been like, but it's like jarring, do you know what I'm saying? And especially after winter, I've talked about this before, but I don't remember if I did. I say a lot in my head and then I don't know if it ever like makes it out into the universe. But anyway, I truly believe that the winter, there's like a primordial sort of, I don't know, fat storage concept to be explored where, you know, they do gain weight in the winter. And I gain weight in the winter, and it's because of my ancestors. Anyway, I gain weight in the winter because I basically eat freaking cookies all Christmas long. And I got an Instant Pot, which gave me an instant freaking gut, but whatever. So every time though, every year, I know it's coming. I'm like, I know I'm going to go to the doctor and I'm going to weigh 7,000 pounds. And I do. And every time it's like I pretend to be shocked. And I'm like, how did this happen? But I know how it happened. But anyway, it's always a jarring experience when you go and you have to get weighed, and it just sucks, but you know, whatever. So it took me out for a couple days where I'm like, man, I need to like get on a routine, and like establishing a new routine, believe it or not, is a big process. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people agree with that, but it kind of is. You know, like to try to get on a new workout routine and like I feel like you're expending a lot of energy and time when you start like a new, not diet, but you're trying, like I need to like live a new lifestyle where I do not eat the way that I used to eat. But it's a lot of like, okay, figuring out what I like, eating, you know, planning my eating out, planning out my working out. It's a lot of stuff like that, which I feel like does take time. And for me, I just feel like I can't work because I'm like, I don't even know. Look, I'm looking for excuses, and as long as I'm looking, I'm gonna find what I'm looking for. Sometimes I love grocery shopping, and then sometimes I just, like today, I'm just like, oh, there's deer! Oh, I gotta turn the cami around. You see them? There they are. It's a little baby. Oh my god. Hey guys. Oh, you can't see that. Oops. Well, back to me. Well, anyway, yeah, today I'm just kind of like, ugh, I don't want to go in there. I don't want to go in there. I don't know why. I don't know if it's at your grocery store too, but recently, anywhere I go grocery shopping, there's 2 registers open, and the line is just out the door, like of people just waiting to check out. And then there's people who are so fed up that they get in like the self-checkout line, and they're not like really supposed to be there, but they're so frustrated and they don't want to wait in the other line. And it's just kind of like, what is happening at the grocery store? Oh, by the way, speaking of doctor appointments, I showed up to my OB-GYN appointment, and the person had accidentally booked me for a month. Like, it was like for February, I don't even know, 18th or something. Well, the person booked me for March 18th. So I showed up on the wrong day. She's like, who are you? I'm like, whatever. I guess I'll do a grocery haul. I got cilantro, I got a bunch of lettuce, and I got a bunch of tempeh, because we actually really like it, and it's a lot of protein. Also, no sodium, and everything's good about it. And like barely any carbs. It is 6 net carbs, and a decent amount of iron, good amount of potassium. Okay, anyway. So I got that, and then I got these protein bars. I kind of like them, the No Cow protein bars. I got birthday cake, and I got peanut butter chocolate chip. So I think kind of like I'll eat those. I think they're 3 points. I'll eat that like as a snack or something if I'm on the run. Lemons, I got a bunch of jalapeno, because Jarvis and I do on Friday, we do guacamole night. We'll both make our own guacamole, and we'll do like a guacamole. It's not like a competition really, even though I definitely see it that way. Yeah, so he makes his version of guacamole. I make my version of guacamole. We listen to country music. Well, I like it. He doesn't really care about country music, but I got these sea salt chips for guacamole night. And then I got these, I love these carb counter tortillas. They're only 35 calories and they're 3 net carbs. Green grapes, as I've been saying, they're so good right now. So I got some more of those. I'll wash those later. So I love these. They're a lot of protein, tastes good. You can make a burger out of them. I do burgers with these with just ketchup, mustard, and a little bit of pickle. And then I put them on these 80-calorie buns. They're so good, and they are like no carbs at all. They're only 3 net carbs, and they're 14 grams of protein, 80 calories. I love those. And then I got a bunch of these because I make stir fry a lot with the Morningstar chicken. So I do these. I always buy like these Morningstar chicken strips are the best ever. I got a bunch of oatmeal. That's what we eat every morning. So I got the lower sugar one because it's less points. That's all I got for groceries. Okay, I just spent the last 30 minutes cleaning the fridge. I didn't film it because I couldn't get like a good angle of it. So anyway, I'm gonna show you, okay? It was just like when I was putting those groceries away, I realized I was like so stressed out, and I already had some storage containers I wanted to use that I bought from Walmart. So, okay. I mean, it might not look that organized to you, but to me, this is like, oh wow. So, I bought these like silly little, I've seen them forever. You know you've seen these. Like, you know, storage containers. Well, I don't know why I didn't just buy them because they were $24 or something like that. And look at my fridge now. It looks like a store. It looks like I bought the store. So I put like avocados and tomatoes in here. I put lemons and limes in here. Apples, obviously. Some people don't refrigerate like half the stuff I have in here. Like all this stuff people don't usually refrigerate, but I like it when it's colder. So anyway. So I have my grapes. I put my cilantro in this little, it's like one of those beer glasses, but I decided to put it in there. I think hopefully it'll store better. I keep everything in the fridge. I keep my bread in the fridge. I just feel like it lasts longer. So meat, cheese, which, you know, I have celery, stuff like that. And then I have in here, I have lettuce, I have spinach under here, and then I do have my buns, and my tortillas are actually underneath here, but I couldn't fit it on the top. So that, and then I have my peppers, I have onions in here, and you know, people, once again, probably don't put onions in the fridge either, but I've always done it. I don't know why I've always done it, but I always have. Because my parents don't do that either. I feel really good about that. Like, that looks really good. I still have to organize my freezer. My freezer's just not looking good. So I'll do that later. I just don't feel like doing it now, but I do like that I got that out of the way. Hello everyone. So I was inspired by my pantry makeover, which I can't show you because that's a different video, but I was inspired by it. So now I want to do my whole kitchen because I realized that I can do a lot of stuff myself and I don't have to live with colors on the walls that I don't like. So right now our kitchen's blue. It's kind of like a light blue. I don't know. It's kind of neutral, I guess, because I can't really tell if it's like cool or warm. I don't know. It just does not go with this house. And in my opinion, this house is very sort of like, I don't know, warm tone, rustic, like it doesn't make any sense. So I've been wanting to get rid of it. So what I wanted to do, because I painted my pantry this color, was I was like, oh, well, maybe I'll do this for the entire kitchen, which is like a pretty sage color from Walmart that I got. Well, then I was fully prepared. Last night I taped everything, right? Well, then I wake up today and I'm just like, all right, let me just look for some reason at Pinterest to see what sage walls and kitchens look like with white cabinets. It looked awful. Okay, awful. And I'm like, no, I can't do this. I can't do this. So I started to rethink and I'm like, okay, I kind of know what I want to do. I definitely know what I want to do for our kitchen, to do like a whole new thing. And it involves like more natural colored wood and then doing like marble with warm grains throughout. So I was like, okay, I can't do sage. It's pretty, but I just can't do it. So what I want to do now is I want to paint it white. And I feel like white is just classic, timeless, you know. I got a really pretty color of white from, let me see, where did my paint swatch go? It's called Swiss Coffee, and it was a little bit warmer, and I got it in a satin. We're gonna see what that looks like, and I think it'll just make everything look brighter. I can't with the blue, I can't with the blue, I can't with the blue. And I don't know, I just can't with the blue. So I bought everything today. I got like drop cloth. I got 2 gallons. I'll probably have to go back. But I got a rod for it. So I have everything going. And I am ready to paint today. I did patch the walls. And I did patch a huge hole over here, which is now drying. But that was a huge hole that, like, I had to take a wall anchor out. Oh yeah, you could just make a lot of noise. I had to take a huge wall anchor out, and it was a metal wall anchor, and I'm just like, all right, well, I just don't want it in there. The old owners painted over it, and I thought about painting over it, but I'm like, no, can't do it. So anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna start painting. I just want to let you know what I was doing before I started doing it. I got this canvas cloth, which is actually kind of pretty.
Maybe something like helped you at the store.
Jarvis went to the store, rushed me. I wish I didn't bring him. So yeah, hopefully this is gonna, you know, look good. I need to do like a full, let me do kind of like a,
Okay.
this is what our kitchen looks like now. And it's gonna be a lot. I already know it's gonna be a lot when it's like the white with the white with the white. But I need to take before pictures. But it's
You
just,
gotta paint the cabinets anyways.
I don't like the blue.
You can always paint the cabinets anyways. That's not that hard. You just gotta take the doors off.
Well, and our counters are pretty like light colored, but I want our cabinets, I like the color of the cabinets, like they're pretty and they're very classic, but I just feel like I have a very specific, like more rustic, natural look. So I don't know really what I'm gonna do with that. But, all right, I'm gonna begin. All right, so I've only done this wall, which is not even done yet, this wall, and up there, which is not done yet, and then up there and the side of here. And this paint is just, the wall is just eating this paint up. It is just like very frustrating. And on top of that, I'm kind of like, do I even like the white? I don't know. I mean, it's like hard to go wrong with white, but I'm kind of having like a moment. I'm kind of wondering if I should do the sage color. What I decided is I'm for sure putting it in this little like room, entryway, whatever. I'm definitely gonna paint it that green color because I want it somewhere. I'm just so worried about those pictures I saw like on Pinterest. Like I feel like the sage is just not gonna be, it's not gonna be good. So now I think I'm gonna take a break and just figure it out. I'm definitely gonna have to do 3 coats. It's a lot. There's some difficult parts like around the door that were very difficult to do. So that's kind of frustrating. It's just eating the paint up. Like I'll put it on and then it's just, you can see it. Like I really underestimated this blue color, but I don't know. I mean, does it look good? Like always, I never hated white. Like I always like white and I feel like it does always look very timeless and, you know, but I'm just kind of like, oh my God, I have to do this whole kitchen now. And I only did this in like 2 hours. It took me to probably do this whole thing. So yesterday I finally finished painting the kitchen. So I'm gonna show you what the kitchen looks like right now. So this was a major trust the process moment. It literally took me 3 days to paint this entire kitchen white, and like 3 full days. Like it was just the most awful thing I've ever gone through. So let me show you over here because this is like really where it makes a big difference and you can tell. So I really like the contrast. I feel like it highlights the wood, which I really like. Some people might think that the wood's outdated, but I personally really like it. I like the look of it. And I always feel like white paint just makes everything look like new and fresh. However, painting stuff white is a nightmare. I had to do 3 coats on everything. 3 coats on everything. And a lot of it I had to do like by hand. I couldn't use a roller because it was just a weird spot. And the tape, I left on the tape too long. So, well, actually there was nothing I could really do besides leave the tape on that long, but like basically you're supposed to take the tape off relatively quickly and then it'll pop off. But I didn't take it off quickly enough. So I had to basically cut it away from the wall with a little like cutter thing and go through and tediously cut every piece of tape off. I was so frustrated, but I'm done. It was worth it, I guess. I'm not gonna have to do it again, but I love the way that the white looks. And then I also did this little room, which I'm obsessed with. And I did it because I still wanted to use that green color. So I painted this little alcove thing, the sage color. I love the sage. This took me like probably an hour to do only. It was so easy. So this looks amazing. I love this color. It's so great. It's like, the paint was so easy to go on. What I need to do now, I really wanted a place for my purse. So I bought this little bench from Wayfair that I saw somebody else have on TikTok. And it was $100. It was so cheap. And then I put a little plant there. So now I want to do a big mirror right here. And I also want to change that light fixture out eventually. But this little room looks good. And I also need to get a new like rug, but it needs to be super, super thin. Otherwise the door won't open. So anyway, I've been very busy. So next up on my journey of kind of doing things myself, this is another one that's big for me. And I always have to wait for my, like I said, my father-in-law to come and help me like change lighting out. And I want to be able to do it. It's relatively simple. Even when I watch him do it, I'm like, I could do that, but I just have been kind of nervous. So I bought this little light fixture. It's just kind of like one of those modern Sputnik, whatever, you know, kind of like the mid-century modern style. I actually just found one that I really like on Amazon, but I could put it somewhere else. And you know, if I don't like this one right here, I can put this one in our, where can I put it? I could put it in our laundry room because the light needs to be changed in that laundry room, but that's a whole nother project. So like I have to rip the floors out and all that stuff. So I want to try to put this light in myself today. First of all, I'm going to twist them all together like this. So it's just one super thick wire. And now I'm going to electrical tape just below where the wires are cut. This is like not sticky. All right, now I need to do all the white. I want this to be very neat and tidy, if I can help it. And luckily, hopefully it doesn't cause me any problems, but this is on a dimmer. Hopefully it's just like all the same. I don't foresee having a problem, but you never know. So I just cut the breaker. So I'm gonna try to take this down and I'm gonna check and see if it's actually off. My arms are burning. Okay, I put some bum ass like bulbs in. So I'm gonna go flip the breaker and see if it works. That was so easy. Are you kidding me? I put a light in. Oh my God, okay. Let's see, this is, like I said, this is on a dimmer. So let's see if this dims at all, because these are dimmable lights. You're lying. Oh my God. Oh my God, I feel so empowered. Yes! I'm kind of a boss ass bitch. All right? So now we need to take this one down. I actually don't mind like the look of this one, but the fact that it's mounted right here. Do you know how many people have hit their heads on this, myself included? It's so low. So, all right, let me take this out. I think it's gonna like open up the room more as well. Like, because it's so low. Oh my God, can you believe I put that freaking light in? Are you joking? Are you joking? All right, let's see. Okay. Fairly simple. What is it? Oh my God, you're kidding me. All right, I'm just gonna leave this up in the ceiling. All right, so I patched the little hole. Good thing that that is textured because that was a lot easier for me to do, but I need to give you another angle. I can't even believe this. I mean, I don't know if I love the light that much, to be honest, but I'm gonna let it grow on me for a while. I mean, it's like, it's very West Elm. Not sure if I love those bulbs I put in. They're a little, you know, like, I don't know why, but some light bulbs look very little kid to me, and those kind of do. So I'm gonna have to order some different ones, but it looks so much better now that there's no light hanging here. I should have taken a before picture. I'm sure I have one. But it's just, it's so much better without that light. Because like people would, if you sat right here, you would stand up and just hit your head. Because it wasn't like, it's just, you know, whatever. So yeah, I'm waiting for that to dry. That should be, you know, what it is. I'm just admiring my handiwork. Let's turn on the lights in here too. It's gonna be cool at night. I'll do another shot at night, but yeah, so basically now what we need to do is we need to find a mirror. I need to find some artwork for that wall. I want to like fix up Boo's little area to look better. So we'll have to work on that a little bit more. What did I want to do? Oh, I'm kind of like, ooh, I don't know if I love that fan, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna live with it through the summer when it gets hotter, because I remember briefly in September I was using the fan in our kitchen because it was literally so hot. So I might keep it for now, and you know, we'll see. I feel like I need to live with it first, because there might be a good reason that there's a fan in the kitchen. I'm becoming unstoppable. I'm becoming stronger every day, like to the point where no one can say shit to me. Fuck yeah.
I still remember how it used to be.